All right. All right. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you guys can see us now, but we are live. I got my brother Braga with me, bro. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's happening? I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
Doing good. We're here. It's been a minute since we've had an episode. From
Like
Beyond Legend,
month?
episode 11. Yeah, just about a month. So we're here. Murphy could not make it. She is busy at the moment, but we'll be having Murphy on another point in time. But I definitely wanted to do another solo episode with Brago because we got a lot to talk about, especially with everything that's been going on. We've had Valentine's Day. We've had Luka going to the Lakers.
Yes, sir.
We've had Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, Drake. Like, there's a lot of things to talk about, and there's a lot of opinions out there. And, like, I don't know, dog. Like, where do you want to start? Like, what is... I mean, One Piece has been good, too. So, like, this is a lot. So, where do you want to start?
I mean, I guess we can start with Kendrick, I guess.
What are your thoughts on that
Yes.
halftime show? Was it good? Was it trash, like people say? What did you...
I don't know. I thought it was phenomenal. Personally,
I thought it was good. I don't know why
Yeah,
people think it was bad, but like I
thought
thought
it
it
was
was good,
phenomenal.
bro.
I thought Kendrick had a crazy performance. Of course, like you can get into the deeper details of the meanings of it, but I think he did it his way. I think more than anything, and I think I appreciated that. I think even the songs he chose was great. It's against the grain.
Yes, it was.
But I think I was legitimately confused when I saw people in real time tweeting that this is the worst halftime show of all time. I'm like,
Why are you gassing it? Like, why are you acting like that?
the worst halftime show. I'm like, but I gotta also remember the demographic watching this, right? Which is like, it's a bunch of, people that probably don't connect with hip hop, especially Kendrick, because Kendrick
Yeah.
isn't a super, like, he comes across now because of the success of Not Like Us and stuff like that, more
Yeah.
commercial. But for Kendrick fans, people that know Kendrick's music, and people that like are aware of the feud with Drake, you locked in,
Yeah.
right? So people that's been following this whole back and forth with Drake, you locked in, and so you caught every single thing that he was alluding to, the little teasing with like the Not Like Us. So I thought it was phenomenal, bro. I thought it was great, and I think post Super Bowl, how his catalog and how that's been doing is proof that people resonated with it. Like today,
Yeah.
I literally saw a 9-year-old like rewatched his halftime performance twice in a row.
9-year-old.
9 years old, right? And then even his remix of Not Like Us, like his, the intro with the women and like how he did that. That's starting to trend now where kids are just saying that. Is he really about to do it? Like, so
Yep.
it's just like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kendrick is on a trajectory for GOAT status.
Bro, I just don't think people are ready to hear that yet. They're not ready yet, bro, because they don't understand what they're seeing.
You gotta give it up. I think you just gotta give it up sometimes. And I think right now, and I think what you respect more than anything is that he's doing it his way.
Yes.
And you don't feel like he's been compromised. You don't feel like he's trying to do the super commercial thing or chasing numbers. And it's just organic. You know what I'm saying?
very
And I feel
organic.
like everything he's doing right now is just like, it's hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I still think another album is coming this year from Kendrick.
Yeah.
And so, like, even the first song he performed. We never got the first song. That was like the intro to GNX, like the trailer to GNX.
Yep.
He gave us more of that on the first song of the Super Bowl. And so it's just like, I don't know, bro. If Kendrick drops another album this year,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go crazy because that might be like, you know, how he really feels. And I think at this point, he's on a different level in regards to his mentality. I think he was waiting for that that obstacle, right? And that obstacle was somebody like Drake. Like,
Yep.
I don't think it's necessarily about Drake. I think it's about like what Drake represents.
What Drake? It is about what Drake represents.
Right?
That's
and
what
I
it sounds
think for
like too.
him, I don't know if it's really doubt, but it's just almost like proving it to himself, right? Because everybody can tell that Kendrick, you're the greatest, you're the GOAT, but like now I'm in this ring with this guy. I want to see my way versus his way. How is it? And I think I think he nailed it, and he's in his era right now of like I'm me, I'm him. What you gonna do about it? So Kendrick's on fire right now, bro. He's on fire right now, and
on top,
I don't see it stopping anytime soon.
I think even to add on to that, I just think that it's at a point where no matter what Drake says, if he doesn't change up his tune, it's never gonna land because Kendrick is attacking his culture. And if Drake keeps making the same type of cultural music, it's only gonna prove Kendrick more and more correct. If you keep rapping about hoes and sleeping with women and like I got all this money and I got all this bread and ain't nobody gonna stop me. And it's like, I mean, you can like Drake's music, that's fine, but what Kendrick is doing is resonating with people's like souls. Like he's not resonating with your ears. The music Kendrick's putting out is like having Samuel L. Jackson in that Uncle Sam fit. During Black History Month, he already did more for Black History Month than America's done, period, with that Super Bowl show.
Yeah, even the 40 Acres and the Mule. It's just bringing back different dialogue that a lot of people weren't privy to. I think. Did you listen to the new Drake album?
I have not.
Sexy Songs for You.
I have not.
I listened to it twice. I don't think I'm the biggest Party Next Door fan. I don't think I'm I like some Party and Drake songs that they have together, but I think just an entire album of that type of music, it feels like too much, right? It just feels like it's too much of the, I don't want to call it whiny music, but like the autotune and it feels too similar. Now, there's some tracks on there that I really like on that album.
Yeah.
Like, was it Nokia? Give Me a Hug. Was it Meet the Padre? And then there's like two more songs. But I think ultimately it's like mediocre. But I think that's like the safe return for Drake because he just wanted to drop something, see how people received it. Because right now, I don't think Drake is not the most liked person right now. And some of it, it is organic, but a lot of it is also like bandwagon, right?
They beating him with a stick. It's just like we hated Drake already, so we just
so it's like, oh yeah, we on you now. Yeah. So I get it, but I don't think the album was bad, but I just realized I'm not the biggest fan of Party Next Door. So kind of is.
Is it because of it? Is it because of him, his type of music, or because of who he is? Or was it both?
His music. I really don't know like much about it. Only thing I knew about him was like him and
Kalani.
Him and Kyrie Irving. They had this whole thing over Kalani.
Yeah, that was. Ooh, nigga.
Yeah. That was like a weird. That's the only thing I would know about Party. But I think in general, the issue I have with the Sexy Songs for You, is that this isn't even the best R&B Drake.
No.
Like, I think it's disappointing because somebody like Drake made like Fire and Desire,
Yeah.
and then there's not one song that kind of captures that vibe on the album. It feels like Bryson Tiller with a twist.
Bryson
So I don't
Tiller
know.
with a twist is crazy, dog.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It's he got to find himself a little bit. So Drake still did numbers. I mean,
I can do numbers, man.
he
But
gonna do
again,
numbers. He gonna
he's
do
Drake.
numbers, but like
It's like those are
this,
empty calories. That's what it is at this point.
yeah,
Like it's not.
yeah.
He's not making an impact. Like no one's gonna be like, "Yo, this Drake album changed me." It's not. This ain't headlines, bro. It's not View from the Six. It's not Take Care. It's not Take Care, bro. Like it's not. Drake
It's not
at this
nothing was
point.
the same.
Yeah, nothing was the same. Drake's got to put something out there that's got staying power. Because I'm not gonna lie, people still listening to the GNX. I still listen to GNX every day, bro. Like the Heart Part 6, I love that song. Reincarnated, like when you hear those two songs, it's Kendrick basically saying like taking accountability, showing taking us into his life journey. Like when Kendrick makes music, you see his life. He's authentic in his life. When Drake is more showing off his life, Kendrick is revealing his life. And those are the two different things where it's like, that's just my taste in music, right? Because I'm more of an introspective person. So it depends on the audience, right? So yeah, like Tyler Evans said, Drake is fast fashion, you know?
But that's the crazy part. Drake has been that introspective rapper and has been that vulnerable rapper. I think the issue is that he's kind of transitioned away from that vulnerability to more braggadocious, everybody's coming after me rap, right?
Yeah.
That I'm him music, where we know he can tap into that and he can make music like that. Because I think in general he's been one of the more vulnerable rappers, where to the point that he was criticized about it, where it's like he's too sensitive.
True. That's true.
And I think he's flipped it because of all the criticism to like nobody can mess with me. You know what I'm saying? I think for Kendrick, he's always wanted to tell a story about what he's going through and what he's trying to learn from. And I think that's why Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is probably still my favorite project from Kendrick. I gotta go back through and listen to his discography. Yeah, Mr. Morale. I mean, it's just because I think where Kendrick was on that album is kind of like when I listened to it, it was like similar to like a lot of the things I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's more relatable than, you know, her loss. So
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day for Kendrick, you just feel that authenticity more than anything.
Yeah.
And I think as a man you can respect that. I think with Drake, it feels like he's chasing it.
Yeah.
It feels like he's just chasing it, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, so Future can do it all. I mean, Future has a lane, right? Future has a lane that he does really well, but I think the lane that Drake, Kendrick, and some of those guys were in is like,
Yeah.
they were like in nominations for like top 10, top 5 rappers. Like that's what they were chasing. I mean, I don't think Drake can get there
No.
anymore. I think that's over with.
Yeah.
I think Kendrick does have a chance to be the greatest rapper of all time, though.
I think he does. In terms of his cultural impact as well, the cultural
Yeah.
impact is really what's making it really big. So
And the numbers are starting to catch up too. So, you know, he getting there. What about Cole? J. Cole. J. Cole is one of the best rappers of all time. I think he just like he's accepted what he is. He's not chasing anything, and I think that's what people love about J. Cole too.
he seems like kind of like the KD of rap.
Yeah.
You think that's a good? Yeah.
And that's the thing. You always like give KD props. I mean, one of the best basketball players of all time. Not a narrative around him and everything he's done in his career. Cool, right?
Yeah.
But as far as like best players that's ever touched a basketball, Kevin Durant is always going to be mentioned. And I think it's going to be the same thing with J. Cole.
Yeah. I can agree. I can agree with that. Someone said I like.
That's in
Cardi
your
B
top five
past
best
as well.
rappers.
That's crazy, bro.
Do you have a
My
top
top.
five rapper list? Yeah.
So I'll just be honest. Like I am not. I'm not a hip hop head. So my opinions on hip hop are very, very surface level and basic. But I do have a top five, right? And Kendrick is my number one. Ironically, Kanye's my number two. And like I'll always rock with Kanye's older music because like Late Registration, Graduation, My Dark Twisted Fantasy, like when I tell you I listened to those albums on repeat, every single song, no matter what. Even now I still listen to them. I'll put Kanye up there now. Like even The Life of Pablo was really good. But then we get into like Donda and all the other stuff. I kind of like, yeah, I fell off.
Yeah.
So Drake was number two. I mean, I gotta throw Drake in there for number three just to show him respect. Like Drake should be up
Kanye
there.
2, Drake 3, Kendrick 1.
Yeah, I have I don't listen to Jay-Z like that, but I feel wrong not putting him on there. I'll put Wayne for sure.
Mm.
And if Chance the Rapper had never just kind of gone off the deep end, he would have been my five. Cause I'm a big Chance guy. I was acid rap, you know, Coloring Book, 10 Day. Those are my albums, bro. Like that's so he would have been in my five, but I don't know how I feel. It's a personal list, right? So
Yeah, it's your top five. It's your top five. Your personal top five. I don't think it's like the object. It's just your personal top five.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Would you consider Anderson .Paak a hip hop artist? Because I might just put Anderson .Paak there.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I put Paak. I put Anderson .Paak five because I love Anderson .Paak. I love Anderson .Paak. Like I love that's like my Anderson type of music. Too. Love Anderson .Paak, boy.
My personal top five. These are the rappers that like. Because like you, I'm not a hip hop head per se.
Right.
Like. I like what I like and I listen to what I like. I'm not somebody that's going out there searching for music to listen to and like trying to find
exactly.
Like, no, I don't do that. Like I like what I like. If something catches my ear, I listen to. But my top five of all time, one is Drake.
Okay.
Two is Jay-Z.
Respect.
3 is 50.
50 is a good shout.
Yeah.
50 is a good shout. I forgot about that.
4 at this point is Kendrick.
Okay.
And he's moving up the list rapidly. Where like maybe next week or next year, he might be 3. Mm-hmm. And 5, I'm deliberating between Lil Wayne and Kanye. Here's the difference. I feel like I liked Wayne more back then.
Yeah.
But I feel like when I go back and listen to Wayne, I don't have the same feelings about his music. Like, I listen to Kanye all the time. I go back and listen to Kanye and
yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
When I go back and listen to Wayne, I'm just like,
That's how I feel. It's like I respect him when I was in that high school phase where Wayne was on top of everything. Lollipop, Millie. I was like, Wayne was global.
It doesn't hit the same for me.
But he doesn't stand the test of time. He does not stand the test of time, bro.
But I think out of respect for like Wayne and how much the impact Wayne had on me, 06, 7, 8, I think to like 2011. But I'm also thinking about Nas.
Yeah.
As well.
Biggie's actually Nas. I considered like
and then think about Pac.
Yeah.
I think Pac is like Pac is just like a transcendent being almost.
Yeah.
In regards to his impact. Where like with Tupac, even with his background, right? Being a genuinely good kid, being from New York.
Yeah.
And then basically reinventing himself as a West Coast artist.
Yeah.
People still love him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I feel like some people are just like born to be special. I think Pac was one of those dudes. So
yeah.
If I had to pick a 5, right now I'm gonna put Wayne. But like Pac, Kanye, Nas, they maybe next year they might pass Wayne because
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not aging well for me.
This
So
nigga
why
in
is
the chat
Eminem
said-
now?
This nigga said would throw Lil Peep and Lil Xan. Yo.
That's crazy.
Yo. Unserious, dog. Unserious.
Logic. I like Logic for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Like, was it Under Pressure and The Incredible? I forgot the name of the album, but it's that album after Under Pressure. Amazing projects, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he just.
But as far as my top 5, Logic, not my top 5. It's crazy.
Yeah, Logic not in there. Sorry, buddy.
Nah.
Sorry.
But yeah, right now Kendrick's on top. Kendrick is like he got the game right now on lock. I think he's clearly the #1 rapper right now. Like I said, they go all the way back to Like That. So it's just Big Me.
Yeah.
And it's playing out that way. You gotta give him his props.
It
bro.
really is, man. It really is. I
props.
respect him.
Yeah, The Incredible True Story. I think The Incredible True Story might be one of my top 10 favorite albums of all time. Maybe top 5. That's how much I like the album. But
Whose album is that?
Logic.
Oh, okay. I don't listen to Logic,
Yeah.
so I was like, all right.
It's a really, really good album. Maybe top 5 is a stretch. Top 10.
I like the Andre 3000 shouts because I like Andre. I enjoy Andre 3000. I wouldn't put him in my top 5, but I enjoy him. I do.
Yeah,
I would.
Andre is like, what I'm saying? Like, he's somebody that he's like Monte Ellis to me, like, like he cold, you know what I'm saying?
Monte, I was gonna say Dominique Wilkins at least, nigga. You throwing out Monte Ellis? What?
You don't get enough credit. You know what I'm saying?
Monte don't get. Yeah, he don't get credit. You're right.
I love watching him play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not regularly going up and listening to like Monte Ellis, watch Monte Ellis highlights. But I think 3 Stacks is great, but he don't really have an album, but I like verses from him. You know what I'm saying? Like. He's cool. Like if I see Monte in like a Golden State highlight, I'm just like, that's cool.
That's cool,
But,
bro. He got that one dunk.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
You know. What about T.I., bro? Where you got any love for T.I. and his little
I love
reign?
T.I.
We loved T.I. back in the day,
love
boy.
T.I.
The partner,
I
extraordinary
love
swag.
T.I., man. I love
come
T.I.
on,
T.I. had
man.
like a nice run from 05 with Urban Legend and King and Paper Trail. I love T.I. T.I. had like a nice run.
He did.
But nah. I'm a fan of T.I. I love Lupe. Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe's another one. Yeah.
The Cool is one of my favorite albums of all time. But yeah, I think people say he doesn't get enough credit. I think he gets enough credit. I just think that Lupe he has his own path, right? I don't feel like Lupe was ever really chasing like mainstream like that. And then he's like very particular. So I like Lupe. Trippie Redd, nah, I can't tell you one Trippie Redd song.
No.
Bro, I can't tell you one Trippie Redd song.
I was gonna throw in low key, bro. People need to put some respect on 2 Chainz, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Titty boy.
Listen. 2 Chainz may not be like per se a serious rapper, but the bars he had in them features, 2 Chainz as a feature, that guy was unstoppable. Like every 2 Chainz feature was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
I like
man.
2 Chainz.
We gotta respect him, bro.
I think I like how he reinvented himself, came back. You know what I'm saying? And like he went crazy. I think for me, you mentioned 2 Chainz, somebody that I think he gets his props, but I think genuinely, at the time, like I wouldn't say he was ever the biggest rapper, but he had just as much buzz and pull as the biggest rappers in the game, and that's Gucci.
Gucci, bro.
That's Gucci.
Gucci doing that 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade run, boy. That song's
Gucci
stupid.
Mane,
Bro,
Gucci
the
Mane,
beats. Lemonade,
like
bro. Lemonade had niggas in the chokehold for a year and some change, bro. I'm telling you. Gucci had a run.
Was never like, I wouldn't say he was like ever the biggest rapper, but like Gucci, his name was like up there with them guys. So like, I gotta give Gucci
because he was the one that he was the one that really like kicked off the ad lib gimmick. You know, burr, right? And it's like, yeah, like Gucci and, all of that, bro.
Gotta give Gucci's props and Jeezy. You know what
Jeezy
I'm saying?
as well, yeah.
And I mentioned Jeezy. Somebody say, how about M?
I mean, of course, Eminem. I don't listen to Eminem like that. So
let's say I got an echo.
It might be me because I think it's echoing from my headphones. That might be what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be okay. I think you should be all right.
Chat, bro. I definitely love the Joel Santana and Jermaine Dupri era, bro. Joel's,
Jermaine Dupri. I mean,
Jermaine Dupri era is crazy. Oh, you talking about like Bow Wow and like
he had an era.
Jermaine Dupri era. I didn't even know what that is. Like,
yo,
that's crazy. Yeah. But nah, I mean, Joel's. I know like 2 songs from Joel's, or maybe. Yeah, like I know like 1 song from Joel's. I ain't listening to Joel's like that. But I like Eminem. But you know, favorite rapper, nah.
Yeah,
nah. So nobody really expecting to go with Lauryn Hill. I mean, Lauryn Hill is cool, but like, I
wouldn't. Like we're not throwing Lauryn Hill in top 10s like that. I don't think. We respect Lauryn. Like I said, I was like, you might as well throw Erykah Badu. Would it be crazy to say I'd put Erykah Badu over Lauryn Hill? Is that crazy to say?
Depends on where you like. Depends on how you're looking at it, because people view Lauryn Hill as like a rapper. So, where Erykah Badu, she's like an artist.
She's an artist, but she does.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think I've listened to more Erykah than Lauryn for sure.
100%, because Lauryn Hill got that one song. She got that one song that's like crazy tax, bro.
Yeah, but I got Badu over Lauryn in regards to like overall, but yeah, Lauryn's cool. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest Lauryn Hill fan. Like I know people love Lauryn Hill, but that's not like I'm not the biggest Lauryn Hill fan. Like
yeah. I don't know, man. It feels like people like gassing up Oscar Robertson or something, bro. And it's like, I'm not putting that nigga in my top 10, bro. Like, get him out of there. Right?
You don't like the big O, man.
And the big O, he all right, bro, but he not in the top 10, bro. Come on.
Nah, he not top 10.
He not top 10, bro. He not top 10. Someone
I was about to say Sade.
Sade's amazing. Yeah, if you want to talk about female singers, bro, listen. Sade got a voice that's of silk. Yeah, Jasmine Sullivan, you know. I do like a good little Jasmine Sullivan here and there. Quick question though. This is a great question, Brago. If Kanye didn't go crazy, he would cement himself as the GOAT. Do you believe that?
It's tough. It's tough. Here's why it's tough. I think he'd be the GOAT hip hop artist. For sure. I think he might already be the GOAT hip hop artist. I think Kanye is currently the GOAT hip hop artist. You can argue. I think the problem is when you talk about the GOAT rapper, because Kanye is open about having ripe writers.
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think Kanye would ever be viewed as the best rapper, the GOAT rapper, but I think he'd be the GOAT hip hop artist.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is, he doesn't just rap, he doesn't just sing. He's also a producer.
He's
right, and I think
an
as
amazing
far as a performer,
beat maker, like.
So I think as far as like, I think he could just be the GOAT in general when you think about like hip hop music because of his contributions. Yeah. And I think some people already like view him that way.
I would.
I think, you know what I'm saying? Like they said, like he made Graduation, bro. So at the end of the day, Kanye is you're not gonna go too far when you talk about like artists without mentioning Kanye. And of course, him going off the deep end, it might just be collateral damage from like him being a genius in all those other fronts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And
like,
that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he can't handle himself.
Yeah, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So, best GOAT rapper, I don't think ever, but as far as overall hip hop, yeah, Kanye's up there. Kanye's up there for sure.
So then let me ask you a question to pivot, because we're talking about GOAT conversations. Luka Doncic went to the Lakers.
Oh boy.
And the Lakers got
how much help does LeBron need?
Yo, listen. That's the best player LeBron ever played with, and he's 40. That's the funniest part, right? Right? So like, unless you putting him over okay, actually, this is a great question. You putting Luka over Wade?
Yeah, he's over Wade for sure.
You putting him over AD, right?
Yeah.
And he's over Kyrie. So it's literally the best player LeBron has played with.
Yeah.
Right? And Lakers just got their franchise sorted for the next 10 years. Like sorted. As in they can start squad building the moment LeBron retires. They got 40 M's in the bank to build around Luka, and they got Austin Reeves. That's crazy.
No, the trade is a weird one. It's a weird one because like I think Anthony Davis on the Mavs makes them like legit title contenders.
Oh, I agree. He's a great addition.
But then, like we said, the injuries. And Luka is 26. So Lakers obviously made out like bandits. And then the more that comes out about it, saying that they were like talking, and then what's the name? Pelinka convinced homie to not say it to anybody else. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Pelinka is not. He's not his friend.
Oh yeah, he's not a good nigga.
He's not his friend. He's not his friend. Cause I'm not gonna lie. Like Jay, let's say you on the Mavs and I'm on the Lakers.
Yeah.
And you give me Luka.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna throw in some more so you don't look crazy. I'm gonna like, here's Connect, bro.
Here's Connect.
Here's Connect.
Yo, this nigga said.
Nah, here's Connect. Here's Connect in the extra first. Nah, real talk.
Yo, I
don't want you to lose your job
this nigga
now.
Said, here's Connect.
Nah, here's Connect. Nah, here's Connect. Here's Connect in the extra first, cause you my guy. Yo. You did me that solid by not going to anybody else. Here's Connect. Here's an extra. Here's like two extra first if I can give it to you, bro. Real talk. God, if you my
For
guy,
real, I get you, dog. Yeah, I get you.
Like, bro, I thought that was crazy. That is crazy that you got such an asset like Luka, and I convinced you to not talk to anybody else. and you did that. Bro, I'm sliding you Connect. Man, low key, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Even if they gave up Austin Reeves, it would still be a good trade for Lakers.
It still would be. It
still
would
be a good trade for Lakers.
It freed up money
Luka Doncic. So like, for them to make out like they did, and for Pelinka to be like, "Oh, we're friends," and da da da, bro. That's not your man, bro. That's not your guy. That's not your homie. Your homie left you out to dry, and you probably gonna get fired. Like, if Anthony Davis don't come back, you probably gonna get fired.
It's over. They're
probably
gonna
get
use him as scapegoat. He is
finished.
Yeah,
you out of there. You out of there. That's crazy. That and again, I think AD's a great player. I think the problem with AD was always staying healthy. And so I think if AD stays healthy, the Mavs can compete. Like, the Mavs are a really good team with AD.
Yes, they are. AD, Kyrie, Gafford, Lively.
They're a really good team.
Bro. Max Christie cooking, like, it's a good
Christie's
team.
doing well. But if AD does not come back, and the Mavs don't make the playoffs, or they get knocked out. He's gone. He's gone. Unfortunately,
He's finished, bro. Yeah.
Unfortunately, but wait, the sister was it the other way around where Nico convinced Pelinka not to talk to anyone? Like I said, bro.
There's no way, bro. He convinced Pelinka. Oh yeah, you know what, bro? Hey, if I'm Pelinka, I'll be like, hey.
But that's what I'm saying. If I'm Pelinka, bro, I'm not gonna lie. They say that the Lakers needed 48 hours to deliberate. Are you out your mind?
Them niggas was popping bottles, dog. What? Are you kidding me, bro? There was nothing but liquor in those 48-hour deliberations.
Listen, they went on a bender. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's been times, right? There's been times in fantasy football where I've gotten like a trade.
Yeah.
In place. And it's a great trade for me. Like a great trade for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes it's like a great trade, and then the other manager is like, I got to think about it. It's a great trade, but like, I'm like, what do you want for us to get this done today?
Exactly.
Like for Pelinka, then they say they took 48 hours after getting offered Luka for AD.
He had to sell it, bro. He was like, let me just deliberate in case this dude want to add more. I said, let me, because it was a gimmick. It's a gimmick, bro. It's a nonchalant gimmick, bro. It's like, we got to think about it for a second. Because we love AD. We love AD, bro. Like, AD, that's us.
What's the equivalent of this happening when LeBron was in his prime? Because this is like, Luka getting traded is kind of the equivalent, no?
Low key, yes. Before the championship, it is like LeBron.
Before, like LeBron before Miami.
Yes.
I'm talking about like 09.
09?
09 Bron.
09 Bron. Who were the king?
He just, you know what? 09 Bron just lost to the Magic in the finals.
Yeah.
They just lost to the Magic in the finals. And that's when he was supposed to go against Kobe that year in the finals.
Yeah. Yep. Conference.
The Cavaliers trade him. I can't even say for Dwight, because Dwight was.
You know who it would be? It's like trading Bron for Kevin Garnett. Oh. Celtics KG. Yeah. Oh. That'd be a hideous trade.
Oh.
Hideous. KG 2 years before Brooklyn, bro. 2-3 years before Brooklyn, bro. Oh, nah, man.
Or
well, actually, no. KG in 09 was still actually cold because he still had a couple years. He was still good, but he had like 3 or 4 years left, which is kind of where AD's at. Low key. I think LeBron for KG actually makes sense,
especially going to Boston, like a big market.
Exactly, literally exactly that. Train him to
Bron and Paul Pierce.
Bron and Paul Pierce would actually be.
Hey, they don't give up Rondo.
They don't give up Rondo, dog. They somehow keep Ray Allen too.
They keep Ray Allen.
They keep Ray Allen. They trade Kendrick Perkins and KG. And what's it? Michael Petras in the first, nigga, and that's it.
And you got LeBron James.
And you got Bron. Oh my God. Yo, I said I wouldn't even play with a center, dog. Just put Bron at center and call it a day, dog.
Just bring the big Shamrock. Bring Shaq.
Yeah, bring Oh my God.
Damn.
They would never lose a game, dog. They'd go 80-2, bro. 80-2.
This might, again, I think history is going to tell the story. Because if the Mavs go on and win the 2 championships with AD, it's not going to matter. It's kind of like when people talk about the Paul George trade now. It looks crazy.
Yep.
It looks crazy. But at the time, everyone's like, oh my God, the Clippers, that's all they gave up, Shea. Now it looks crazy.
Looking at now. Look at Shea now.
Probable MVP.
Yeah.
So.
And you rolling up with James Harden and Norman Powell, dog? Like
Norman Powell. Did you watch the All-Star game? Because Norman Powell was it.
I did not.
I watched a bit of it. I watched it on the replay. Because I didn't even watch a lot of I didn't watch, because normally I watch like the Celebrity All-Star game. Yeah. I didn't watch that. I watched the 3-point contest. The 3-point contest wasn't even that great this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the dunk contest. I know Matt McClung won it again. I watched a bit of the All-Star game. That was wonky, but I think the game that they had against the Rising Stars was good. A good game. Because, of course, the Rising Stars, they trying to win.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They were trying to win. So I thought, like, I enjoyed that specific game. But then they tried to, like, give out flowers to the inside the NBA, and it was just like, it was clunky.
Yeah.
I ain't like that whole thing. I think what they should do, somebody said, I think it was Dame that said it. You have all-stars versus the snubs. Like the people that are just like on the brink.
Right there.
That didn't make it. You see what I'm saying?
That's a good one.
I feel like you do
I
that.
would watch that. I would watch that because there'd be genuine beef there.
You know the dudes that didn't make it, they're like, oh, we on y'all head. We about to show y'all why we should have been the all-stars.
They're gonna be doing windmill jams on niggas. I'm not playing.
Nah. I think that's what you do. You have the all-stars versus like maybe like a team comprised of like people that we feel like could be all-stars next year or something like that. Like I think that would be a great game because those people gonna be pissed off. They'll be pissed off. So I think that's that's probably what they do next year. I'm not gonna lie because the Rising Stars, no. You get the all-star snubs. Like I'm talking about like even people that maybe they didn't get voted in, like LaMelo.
Yeah.
Right? LaMelo would have been in there. Who else is here? Because Ja wasn't an all-star.
Luka
wasn't right? Bring some of those guys that didn't make it.
Did Jaren Jackson make it?
Yeah, he made it.
Okay.
He made it. But home court advantage in the finals on the line, that would be crazy. But I'm here for it because I don't know. I think in general, the NBA, the game has changed, right? The game has changed where I realize the people complaining about the game are typically like older people that's watched NBA for a while.
Yeah.
And kids are in high school, in college, they
do.
They love the game.
Kids always gonna hoop, man. They're always gonna
hoop. You know
hoop.
what I'm saying? I think, yeah, the game has changed. It's not it feels like the same thing every single time. Yeah. But that might just be the game. That might just be the game. And then they're all friends now because they all play on the same AAU team their entire like career since they've been kids. Yeah, they're all friends because they've been on the same team. You know what I'm saying? AAU is like a huge part of the like basketball culture nowadays. So like
it's the basketball grassroots culture. It's their grassroots program, right? So
it's tough because I think it's good to have rivalries, right? And have like genuine dislike for people you're trying to beat. That's why the All-Star game is so like crazy. Like you're not trying to hurt anybody, but I'm trying to show you why I'm better than you.
Exactly.
Right. And I think that's kind of what's lost where it's like the genuine, like the only people in the NBA that I can say they don't like each other or one side don't like, I would say is Kyle Kuzma and Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yep.
Right. It's Jordan Poole and Draymond Green.
Hate each other.
Right. I think Katie and Draymond still got like a little, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't too crazy.
They made up. Yeah.
I don't think Jason Tatum like Luka.
No, Devin Booker and Luka, they do not like each other.
Devin Booker and Luka, right? But I think that's like I think Chris Paul in like half the league.
Chris Paul is funny as hell, bro. I saw that clip of him saying his shirt not untucked, bro. Boy points to the ref. I said Chris Paul is toxic. You see what him and Wemby was pulling, bro? Yo.
Hey, what I'm saying, that's like the competitive nature that the league is missing.
Yeah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like. You need that. And I feel like you don't have that right now. It's just too much. It's too nice. I'm not talking about like you don't gotta genuinely hate each other, but I feel like it's just you don't feel that intensity. You know what I'm saying? You felt that in the playoffs when it was Lakers Warriors, right? I think Lakers Denver, because I feel like they don't like each other. Like
Lakers Denver is real.
Yeah. Lakers Denver is like real, genuine.
They do not like each other at all, bro.
And what I do like, I like Wemby and Wemby's mentality lately, where it seems like Wemby's like, bro, like we gotta We got to
we ain't
hoop.
friends, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're not friends. Like, so I think Chris Paul is like rubbing off on Wemby. I think Wemby's gonna be a demon.
Bro, I like this toxicity Wemby been throwing out a little. I said,
I like it.
What's up with Wemby, dog?
I like it.
Why did he disrespect Westbrook like that? I said, all right, Wemby, hold on.
But think about it. I think people look at him and think he's a nice guy. So think about how much he's like endured.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he just like now he's like, all right, bet. This is my second year, dog. I'm on y'all.
And you know Chris Paul. You know, like you said, Chris Paul talking to him.
You know Chris
You
Paul.
know Chris Paul is talking to him. Like,
and
boy,
I don't mind Chris Paul and how he is. Like you gotta set the tone. You gotta set the tone. Luka, Lakers versus Tatum, Celtics. Nah, they don't like each other.
They don't. That's
they don't
a
like
classic.
each other. They don't like each other, bro. And Luka, like I think you said, Luka, Devin Booker, they don't like each other. Like it's just that hatred is needed. So, Jaylen Brown and Bronny, I don't think they like each other.
That's funny as hell. You see how Bron aired him, bro, in the locker room? Bron is petty, dog.
Yeah, he gave him like a little, not too crazy. Yeah. I mean, I saw people mad at Bron because he didn't play.
They were pissed. It was like another All-Star could have taken a spot. I'm like, he wasn't voted in.
We don't care about Norman Powell.
We don't want to see that nigga in there.
I'd rather see LeBron in street clothes than Norman Powell.
Exactly. Like,
what are we talking about? Of course, the LeBron hate niggas all of a sudden like Norman Powell.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Norman Powell been doing the same thing. He been doing the same thing.
Shut up. Y'all niggas don't care about Norman Powell. I was like, bro, shut up, dog. But nah. Next year, let us get All-Stars versus the Snubs. Because Chet didn't make it, right? Chet didn't make it. Chet gonna be in there. I think it'd be an amazing game.
I think so.
LeBron should have gave that spot to someone. Hell no, bro. Listen. And listen, LeBron in 7, we should take your name away. That's crazy.
I'm screaming.
Here's my thing. If I've been in the league 22 years and I played in this game for 21 years,
and I deliver.
Even if I pull up and I'll be like, I'm healthy, but I'm not playing, I deserve that. I earned that.
Who gonna check him? What he's giving to the league?
Y'all out of y'all minds? 2 decades of me being in this game, and I don't play one game, and I'll give it to Norman Powell. No.
Bump that.
No.
Bump that.
No.
And the thing is like, do you guys not realize LeBron at 40 is still the face of the league? He's still the face.
LeBron at 40 is in the MVP race.
At 40. Like, y'all talk about... They talk about Jordan and how he threw his nuts around everywhere and he's dunking on kids and he's saying F them kids and Republicans wear sneakers too. But as soon as LeBron act with a little bit of ego, look at LeBron. Look at this diva. I'm like, grow up. I said, that's something Jordan would do. Did Jordan, out of pure pettiness, he said Isaiah ain't coming on the dream team. What about Isaiah's spot? Huh? Who's better, Isaiah Thomas or Norman Powell? What we gonna pick?
Oh,
I'll wait. Just let me know, bro.
So Giannis is also hurt and on the bench. Just know it can mean a lot for other players financially.
It should have been better.
I don't care about these players financially.
They should have been better, bro. They got more money than all of us. So why would I care about their pockets
financially? Their pockets don't matter to me.
Financially, dog. Stop, yo, LeBron is 7. LeBron's 7, yo. He's funny, dog. This nigga.
I'm trying to be entertained. I am not Adam Silver.
Yo.
You feel me? Like at the end of the day, I think LeBron not dapping up Jaylen Brown would be a bigger story than Norman Powell dropping 8 in the All-Star game.
Exactly.
Get the heck out of here, bro. Y'all out of your damn minds, Norman Powell. Insane. Jordan's still the GOAT though, but LeBron right there.
He not, but it's all right. We can have it's no need for the debate. We gonna repeat the same things. We're gonna repeat the same things, though.
I think listen. I think at the end of the day, you got Tom Brady, right?
You got Tom Brady. And then Mahomes, he was on a nice little run. Yeah.
And everybody's ready to call Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes the GOAT. Mahomes the GOAT. Mahomes the GOAT. Mahomes the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I think sometimes like you need things like this to bring you back to reality. Like
Yeah.
relax, relax. Let's relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like it's still Brady. It's still Brady by a landslide.
Yep.
But I like LeBron a lot. I think LeBron is close. I think my issue with LeBron is not necessarily just like LeBron. I think like Jordan just got Jordan just has more to his name. And I think honestly, like in regards to pound for pound dominance, he was more dominant in his time than LeBron has been. LeBron has the longevity argument,
Yeah.
but Jordan, man, what they call John Wick? What's his nickname?
I don't know what John Wick's nickname is. Someone in
Was
the
it
chat gonna have to tell
The Baba what?
me. They going chat. Let us know. What was John Wick's nickname? Kobe over Braun for me, I don't care. See, that's when we getting into unserious takes, right?
Yeah.
That's just not a serious take.
Yeah, let's relax.
Like Kobe is
Let's
great,
relax.
easy more
And I love Kobe.
He's
I
not
love
top
Kobe.
5, bro. Like, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I understand Jordan's cachet. It's Baba Yaga. Apparently, that's the John.
Yeah, because I saw
name.
Captain America today, and they had like apparently they have like a John Wick spinoff coming.
Really?
Saw it? Yeah, it's called Ballerina, I think.
I did not
Where
know
it's
that.
based off this girl that's a part of like she's an assassin. And she's
Interesting.
yeah, so she's going to the same spots kind of, that John Wick was visiting. It looks interesting. And he's in there too. So but it's not focused on him. So I thought that I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Kobe versus LeBron argument, I get it. I'd say this, bro. I'd say this. And it's like it's such a difficult thing to say. Right? Like I think sometimes you got players that like you watch them hoop and you can watch and be like, that player is better than that player.
Yep.
Right? Like if we take the numbers away,
Yes.
which is a huge part about like when we talk about greatest of all time, you take the numbers away, who's the better player? And I think, again, sometimes it's about aura, right? It's about aura, it's about style. And I think in regards to play style, I think Kobe's play style is way more aesthetically pleasing than LeBron's.
I agree.
Right? Way more aesthetically pleasing. I think Kobe had more swag than Bron. I think Kobe just had more aura than Bron. I think Kobe did it in a way that's just it moves you more than Bron does. Now, when you put the numbers into it and efficiency and all around game in basketball,
actual contribution to the team and the court, LeBron surpasses Kobe in every way.
That's why you can't put Kobe over LeBron in regards to like greatest of all time. But I think Kobe Bryant, because I wasn't watching MJ play. You know what I'm saying? MJ is like watching him in highlights and going back and watching games. But I was watching Kobe in real time.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, like there's nobody like him. There's nobody like him. I think just him on the court, his demeanor, his aura, bro. And I feel like that's the thing. I think that's another word that's kind of getting overused. It's losing the meaning, dog.
It is losing its meaning.
They're giving too many people this aura. No, everybody don't got it. You know what I'm saying? No. Kobe had it. You know what I'm saying? Bron got it too. Bron got aura too. But I'm talking about like, as far as aura, like in regards to basketball players and players I've seen play basketball as far as aura, Kobe's up there. AI is up there.
Kyrie. Like Kyrie's your
Kyrie's up
textbook
there.
or a farming hooper, bro. Like Devin Booker, KD, right?
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose is another one, but even then, Derrick Rose wasn't as finessey as those guys, though.
Nah, but Derrick Rose just had like a short stint of, yeah, he's different. He had a short stint of that.
Yeah, and he did.
But it's not everybody don't have the same like Steph.
Steph has it. Steph has. I would say Steph has the same type of aura that Kobe has, but Steph, I put Steph over Kobe. I'd put Steph over Kobe. All time, I'd put Steph over Kobe. I'd have put him in that. I don't think that's a crazy take either.
Here's the reason why I can't put Steph over Kobe is because like Kobe was a dog on defense too.
That's true. But
like,
if you want to talk about like,
cool, but like he not the dog. Bro, let's be honest. He's a cone. Right? Steph is a cone.
He's a cone. But think about so everyone's saying I'm tripping. Let's take what Brago said and dissect it a little bit about when you just watch somebody.
Yeah.
Right? And you look at like who's the best player on the court. And you're watching a Steph Curry game. If the Olympics wasn't enough for you to understand the magnitude of Steph Curry is inevitable. Like we're talking about Jordan, Kobe, Steph Curry, once he gets hot, it's over. Like, and the thing is like
those Olympians, what they said about Kobe.
I get it.
Kobe came out and he said, I'm gonna run right through Paul Gasol's chest.
Run right through Paul Gasol's chest.
To let him know we're not playing. And he did it to his teammate, his man.
I understand that. I get that.
Kobe Bean, bro.
Yeah, but did Kobe ever throw a mouth guard to the stands? Did you ever do that?
I was about to say something crazy, but I'm not. I was about to say something crazy.
Yeah.
I was about to say
I just had to let him know, bro. Steph got a little heat too, bro. He got a little competitive edge, dog.
Crazy, what you mean, bro.
Yo.
Oh, man, I'm not gonna say it.
So, so like at the end of the day, Kobe being over Steph isn't crazy. So like, I was really just throwing a hot take out there because I just feel like Steph, when it's all said and done, watching Steph Curry play was one of the most disheartening things to ever experience. Like, Steph Curry disheartened me because I just knew if he's hot, we're not winning. We're just not gonna win the game.
No, Steph,
that's not
Steph
true.
Is...
That's not because they're most likely when they're prime with Clay.
Well, Golden State,
right?
they were prime like peak front runners, right?
They were front runners.
And I think Golden State, I say this, Golden State, when they had their run, was by far
the most dominant team.
Best third quarter team of all time
ever. Like those third quarters, I knew it was over, and it happened every season. Once the third quarter hits, it's over. The game is over.
And they go on that run. And I'm talking about, it's like they start off, it's like a 3 Steph, 3 Clay, another 3 from Clay, another 3 from Steph, fast break. And it's just like, bro, it's a 15-point lead.
Yes. How? And he calling the timeout. Sean Livingston just hit a free throw, a mid-range from the free throw line, and it's like you down by 17. I'm like, what's going on
here? And it just, it happened every single time, dog. And so, like, if a team is up 20, going at the half, you're not even worried, bro. Because that third quarter, that they about to go on a crazy run. And don't let them get the lead on you, bro. Because when Steph starts turning around and showboating and
yeah, bro. Once he starts shimmying, I'm like, oh man, dog.
Oh gosh,
I hated it, bro. That Mike
that's
Green
bang when KD went there.
That's exactly, because it's like, what do you even need to be there for? You don't need him.
You did not need KD. So like once KD started going crazy, it's like, bro, like it's over. It's over. There's nothing there. Like LeBron can't beat that. So
Well,
nah.
the one thing I would argue with LeBron is that his presence on the court was different because LeBron could do everything.
Yeah.
You double team him, he finds a cutter, they score. LeBron makes a layup, freight train, layup again, pass out to the 3-pointer, they make the 3-pointer. LeBron pulls up again, hits a 3. Next thing you know, they've scored 10 straight points, and everything is through LeBron, like everything. And that's what happens. Is like that's
so
different.
Tough, bro.
It's
like
tough because it's like you can't. People put Magic in their top 5 for a reason because everything went through Magic, and LeBron had that passing gift that you would never see those passes. People used to say you should be ready for a pass whenever with LeBron, like literally whenever. If your hands ain't up on the 3-point line, you messing up. What other player has that besides Luka?
Let's do this real quick. Let's do a starting 5 all time. You can go first. Any player. Starting 5.
Magic, Steph.
No, we go alternate.
Okay. Alternate.
Who's your first pick?
LeBron James.
All right, give me MJ.
Okay. Magic Johnson.
Give me Kobe.
Kevin Durant.
Give me Steph.
Give me Shaq.
Give me Jokic.
Ooh, okay. You know what, dog? This is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, dog. Give me Larry Bird, dog.
Give me Tim Duncan.
This thing got Tim Duncan, dog. Hey, dog. My basketball team has 3 of the best passers ever with Shaq, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait.
Yo.
Wait, what's your 5? Go through your 5 again.
Oh, my 5 is Magic, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Larry Bird, Shaq.
My 5 is Steph, Kobe, MJ, Jokic.
I did fumble Timmy. I fumbled Tim Duncan. I fumbled with Timmy. I fumbled. I should have picked Hakeem. I fumbled. This nigga got Timmy and Jokic as a front court. That's toxic, dog.
No, but I'm talking about I got Jokic with Steph.
Yeah, but
and MJ and Kobe.
Okay, but think about it, right? I've got 2 legendary snipers and shooters, and we're all big. We're all tall. We're all lanky. We're all big, bro. Nothing in the paint.
You talking about KD and who?
Larry Bird.
Larry.
KD, Larry getting locked by who? Because Larry ain't locked. Jordan didn't lock him. That's the thing. Jordan never locked.
This is everybody in their prime.
Even in his prime, Jordan couldn't beat Larry, dog. He couldn't beat him, though.
Larry ain't get prime Jordan.
Bro, Shaq is eating Jokic alive. He's finishing that nigga.
We got Timmy right there.
He beat Timmy.
We just gotta hack Shaq.
That's it. You can hack him, but Shaq gonna pass it out to KD because y'all gonna be y'all gonna flood the paint because what?
Yo, Shaq. No, you don't have to sub Shaq out. He's not gonna be able to run the floor.
That's true. No, wait, hold on, no. We getting prime Shaq? Prime Shaq? Yeah, yo, give me Orlando Shaq. Give me Orlando Shaq. Then we running the floor, nigga. Yeah, give me Orlando Shaq. Give me Orlando Shaq. And that, bro, the Showtime with Magic and Bron on the break. Oh, it's over, nigga. It's over. Y'all not stopping
I think Magic and Bron is gonna be who got the ball.
What you mean? They gonna take turns.
Turns. Now LeBron gonna be like, this is my team.
What you mean? LeBron always liked playing with a point guard, though. A point guard that can handle the ball, though.
A point guard that can shoot.
Yeah, but remember, this is prime Bron, right? This is Miami Bron. Bron can shoot.
Magic gonna be out there.
He gonna throw it out. He gonna hit it to KD. Then he gonna pass it to Larry. Larry gonna be opening like, oh shit. Larry about to shoot straight to Shaq. 2 points. Game over. Like every single time, bro.
Nah, I think it'd be a good game, but like, I think that the wings with Kobe and MJ,
That's true. But they can't guard KD. They're not tall enough. They can't guard him. You can't guard him, bro. Like him and Larry are literally too tall for you to stop them.
Nah, I'm not worried about Larry.
But the thing about Larry is you're not worried about him, but he's also an elite passer and a rebounder.
Yeah,
so it's like
Larry's good.
Larry and Shaq
really
gonna get
good.
the boards.
Larry's
you know
really good, but like I got the GOAT.
You say you got the GOAT, I got the GOAT. What you mean? I got Bron.
I got the GOAT.
All right. I got Bron. It don't matter. The wins of the Pirate King.
I got the GOAT point guard and the GOAT shooting guard. And I might have the future GOAT center.
Oh, Jokic? He could be.
So what do y'all consider Bron's prime? 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's his prime. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. That was like when it all came together.
Yeah.
I think the scariest Bron was where I think the entire league was terrified was that game versus, was it the Pistons? When you ran off for 25 straight?
Yep. It was 09. That was 09, bro.
I think
that was 07. That was 07. That was 07, bro.
I think that's when I think everybody was like, hold on. He can't play basketball yet. Like, he don't know what he's doing yet.
Yep.
And this is the vaunted Pistons, and he doing them like this.
Yep.
That was scary. I'm not gonna lie. That was scary. And I think, because I think after the 07 finals, Tim Duncan said, "This is gonna be your league in a little bit."
Yep.
It's about to be your league. So, I mean, everybody saw it coming. It coming.
They all did. They knew it. Once he did that, it's like, yeah, just give him a couple of years.
To second stint in Cleveland. I mean, I think, as I said, 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's like the prime years. If you want to include 17 and 18, sure. But I think LeBron in 2016 that beat those Warriors, man. Masterful.
That LeBron, people forget that he dropped 41 back-to-back in elimination games. Like,
yeah,
that is crazy.
LeBron doesn't get enough credit because, you know, like I see Wade Turner in the chat said, didn't the Spurs sweep him? And like, it's kind of like revisionist history too. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, it's like,
come on, bro.
He got Jordan got swept by the Boston Celtics, and they gave him all that credit. But you're gonna not ding Jordan because it wasn't in the finals, but you're gonna ding Bron when he was clearly outmatched by a dynasty? Are we serious? Like, what happened to context? What happened to context, bro? What happened? Like, we don't use context in these debates.
So Spurs about to be low-key good playoff team in a few years.
Oh, absolutely.
LeBron was in his, what? He came out, what, 04?
Yeah.
So that was his, what, third season?
No, I think that was his
fourth season?
Yeah.
So his fourth season, he takes like, come on, bro. You know how that Cavs team was.
Bro, they had Boobie Gibson, bro.
Was this the Sasha Pavlovich?
Yep, Sasha Pavlovich, bro.
Yeah. I don't think Anthony Parker was a backup.
Anthony Parker,
Larry
Hughes. Larry Hughes wasn't bad. I like Big Z, but like,
yeah, come on. Like saying LeBron got swept, just come on.
They had Joe Smith, dog. Come on. Like, what are y'all talking about, dog? And you know what they gave him afterwards? A washed Antoine Jameson, nigga. Like,
Sean
what are we
Mark
talking
said
about?
He don't get enough credit because he lost too much. Dog, what?
I just don't understand.
He
I don't
lost
get
too
it.
much.
I don't get it, bro.
He lost too much. We saw it in real time. This dude lost to the Golden State Warriors with KD twice. The only loss I put on LeBron
It's the Mavericks.
is the Mavs loss.
100% the Mavericks.
That's the only loss I put on LeBron. That Mavs loss is like
that was his fault.
that was on
his
LeBron.
fault. That's all on
All
him.
the other losses, come on, bro. Like, nah. Nobody else is getting that done.
Nope.
They said, who's he playing in the East? The East was trash for 12 years straight. Bro, how? Here's the thing. The East was trash for 12 years straight. Even though everybody in the East was saying, bro, LeBron was the man where we couldn't overcome.
Yes.
And like, what that got to do with LeBron at the end of the day? Like, you play who's in front of you. That's kind of like this when people talk about Jordan and his competition. It is what it is. He played in front of him.
It is what it is. Like
I said, it's like it's revisionist history because at the end of the day, everybody looks mid because they're playing against LeBron.
someone's dominant.
And then the
Exactly.
crazy part is, as mid as these teams are, how many times LeBron has gone up against somebody and was like he wasn't a favorite or they're about to lose. It's a legacy game. Nobody's ever had as much pressure.
Nobody.
So it's like, it's weird.
We had like the big three Celtics wasn't in the East. They won a ring. They beat Kobe. What are y'all talking about, bro? What are we talking about?
It's just weird history. They said not the Spurs, not Orlando.
Like if you look at the Paul George Pacers, when Paul George was that man, Paul George was that star. Like that Pacers team, they took them to 7. The Heatles. But then you want to yap about Patrick Ewing taking Jordan 7. That nigga didn't win no ring. You gonna gas Patrick Ewing? He didn't win nothing. And when he went to the finals, he lost to Hakeem.
So LeBron took the easy way out. I mean, y'all gotta understand. Like, I hate when people say that, just because the best player they put next to LeBron, 7 years in Cleveland? Who was the best player? Was it Antoine? Was it Mo Williams? Was it Larry Hughes? Was it Carlos Boozer?
Yep.
Who was the best player that LeBron played with in Cleveland?
Shaq.
Like, genuinely,
Shaq.
If I've given 7 years to an organization and they haven't put anybody around me, nobody, like, that's why KD's is much worse, because KD had a squad.
He had Russ.
He had a squad. They built a team around KD that Iguodala said that was the best team they played all year. They were the best team in the NBA.
Yeah.
And KD left that. The Thunder, they had proven that they're going to build a team around you. Cleveland had never proven that.
Never.
Cleveland had never proven that. So at the end of the day, it's like, I've put in this much time and like they haven't brought anybody there.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. He had to get out.
He had
to get out. He had to get out.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, and put yourself in a situation.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
everyone
do that
preaching.
HSR. They talking about KD had Russ. That's a plus and a minus. Nah, Russ was that guy.
Russ was that
guy,
then, bro.
Russ was that guy. And to be honest, if you go back and look at those finals, I mean, the Western Conference Finals, when they were playing the Golden State Warriors, Russ was hooping.
He was cooking.
Russ was hooping. KD was low key, like, shying away from the ball in some of those fourth quarters. Russ was hooping.
We were there. We watched it. Russ was the main guy there.
They said Russ wouldn't share the rock because KD didn't demand it. There was so many times in those big moments where Russ was at the top of the key with the ball and KD just in the corner. Just in the corner.
Sulking.
Bro, go get the ball. And that's why people always said, well, KD can't lead his own team. KD, and it's honestly proven to be true.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if you're that guy, go get the ball.
Yep.
If he had to do it again, he would have stayed. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I remember seeing KD after he won those finals, and he looked happy.
Because he knew people didn't respect him.
He didn't look
And
happy
he
at
deserves
all.
the respect, bro. He didn't like it.
So, I think for me, it's like KD's I think as far as basketball players I've watched in the NBA, top 10 ever. But when you look at the narrative, the accolades, the moves, at the end of the day, I don't think he can do anything to get into the top 10.
No.
Like, as far as greatest of all time. Like, I don't think there's anything. Only thing, okay. If KD leads this Suns team to a championship and he wins Finals MVP, maybe.
That would do something.
Maybe.
I'll put him top 10.
If he does that, all right. Now we cooking.
But then you got to think about the players you got to put him over, right? Because to me, KD top 15, but like you putting him over Hakeem, I can't do that. Can't put KD over Hakeem, right? He's normally the one that's like holding that top 10 spot.
I think right
you
now,
got Timmy, Shaq, Kobe, Steph.
Wait. All right, let's go through real quick. Let's say Bron and Jordan, 1 and 2, right? Either or. 3, I think based on people talking about it, 3 is typically Kobe. Or Magic.
It's typically Kareem and then Magic. People normally have Kareem ahead of those guys.
You got Kareem at 3?
Most people have Kareem at 3. And to be fair,
I haven't seen a lot of Kobe or Magic at 3. Yeah. No, actually, you're right. Kareem.
It's normally Kareem, right? And then you got Kareem,
right.
Magic, and then people's like Russell. Will
in my head,
Chamberlain.
I was thinking Hakeem. Yeah, Kareem at 3. Magic 4, Kobe 5.
Okay. Where you putting Shaq? Because Shaq got to be there.
Is Shaq over Curry?
That's a great question. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
So Shaq at 6?
Yeah, did we put Steph 5? No. I'd say Curry over Shaq. That's
so Curry at 6.
Curry at 6. Maybe Shaq at 7. Duncan at 8.
Duncan over Hakeem?
Yes. Duncan over Hakeem. Yeah.
Duncan at 8, Hakeem at 9.
Larry Bird. We didn't even throw him in there. 3-time MVP. Rings. You got to
Larry. Yeah.
Larry got to be in there. And this is without Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain. Niggas throw Big O in there, but we're not throwing him in there. So just let's.
So how is Magic over Curry, bro?
How is Magic not over Curry? What are we talking about? I hate when niggas do that. This nigga in his rookie year, he played center and won Finals MVP. Curry's never going to do that. Like stop. Y'all don't need to cap about Magic. All right, nobody put Steph Curry at center and see if he getting 42, 17, and 5. He's not doing that. He's not. The moment Magic did that, he became top 10 all time immediately, nigga.
So we had what? Who was 10? Bird. I think Bird should be higher though.
Bird should be at 6.
Over Shaq, yeah.
And Steph.
Yeah.
Bird should be at 6.
Okay, so 1 or 2 LeBron and MJ, 3 Kareem, 4 Kobe, 5 Magic, 6 Larry.
I would put Magic over Kobe. I would actually put Magic over Kobe. Magic came out the gate a Hall of Famer. Kobe took his time. And then Magic won 5 rings. And he retired early. Like, it's the numbers Magic had in his career and the rings he won. Do you know what I'm saying? If Magic didn't have HIV, he might be top 1. That nigga would have 8 rings.
8 rings is kind of.
At least 7. At least 2 more. He's getting 2 more.
Somebody
Magic
said
had
Kobe's too
Kareem.
high, bro. Go put the aura aside, bro. The aura can't go nowhere.
Jay just hate Kobe.
Felipe
Kobe had
can't go nowhere.
Shaq. He 3-peated with Shaq. You can't use Kareem tags for Magic, but then not use Shaq tags for Kobe. You can't do that.
Yo,
You
Curry's
can't
not
do
3.
that.
Yo, stop.
Curry not 3. Y'all tripping.
He's not 3. Relax.
Kobe had played in the hardest conference. Magic was facing the Celtics. Like, you don't understand. Kobe beat the Nets in the finals. He beat the Sixers, nigga. Like, come on, man.
They said Kobe wasn't the best player for 2 of his 3 rings. 2 to 3
2
of
of his
rings.
3 rings. Yo, Kobe got 2 with Ball.
Shaq said that Kobe carried them in the conference. Well, throughout the playoffs, he just dominated the finals, so that's why he won Finals MVP. But
It's
I think it was equal. I think they were really 1A, 1B, just depending on the game. But like Shaq dominated the finals because of the matchups. I think at the end of the day, Kobe has 5 rings.
Yeah.
Right. I think in general, you talk about the gauntlet that Kobe had to go through every year. It was crazy. Some of those Suns teams, the Spurs teams, the Mavs teams.
Those Mavs were good teams.
Sacramento.
Weber.
They had some teams they had to go through. So, I mean, for me, Kobe's in my top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's in my top 5.
Put him there. But 10, put Kobe. I would put him
right now. 10 is like. It seems like 10 is Timmy.
10 is Timmy or Hakeem. It's one of those two. I would just put Timmy over Hakeem.
So who slides in? Who has a chance to slide in? Jokic?
Jokic genuinely has a chance.
Because if Jokic gets another MVP,
he needs another championship. He needs. I was gonna say he needs another.
If he gets another MVP,
I'm throwing him over. I'm putting him over Hakeem. He's going over Hakeem.
You might have to go over Timmy too.
Nah, nope. Won't
4 MVPs and 2 rings.
5 rings, bruh. 5 rings. Come on, dog. That's 5. In the Shaq and Kobe era, this nigga beat Bron. He beat Bron, Shaq, and Kobe. Bro, Duncan got scalps.
Yeah.
Duncan actually has scalps. Jokic don't have scalps. He beat a 38-year-old Bron and Tatum and Brown. He don't got the scalps. That's it.
You could argue this 38-year-old Bron was better than 22-year-old Bron.
That's toxic. I mean, he might be. I'm not wrong, but like, but it's like the scalps do matter. I ain't gonna lie, because what LeBron has the 72 and 10 Warriors and the 3-1 lead. That's the weights of that championship is so heavy. It eclipses so many different things because no one has ever done that before. And then he's won 3 rings with 3 different teams. Again, those are things they're not gonna do. They're not gonna.
What are the 5 most valuable rings in the NBA?
Dirk's number 1.
Dirk's won versus the Heat in 2011.
Yeah, Dirk's is number 1. Dirk gotta have the number 1.
Yeah, Dirk is 1.
I would throw LeBron is 2.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to say Magic's first ring might be 3. With Kareem out and him dropping 45 as a center. And then as 3, and then you have Jordan's against the Jazz, right? Because that's pretty
What about
heavy.
Wade against the Mavs?
Wade against the Mavs?
Because the Mavs were heavy favorites.
That's true.
Heavy favorites against the Heat in 06.
There was some ref tax.
It was ref tax.
There was because them refs they were bugging, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They was Kobe's first ring without Shaq. That has weight. Would you put that ring over Jordan's Jazz? Maybe actually. Because how much weight do Jordan's rings have besides the fact that there were 3-peats?
Say Jordan against Satan? What?
Jordan was hating. What are you talking about? Like,
The Mavs are up 2-0. Yeah, the Mavs are up 2-0, bro.
you
The
could throw
Mavs are
that
up
Wade
2-0.
ring in there. I would throw that Wade ring in there.
They were
83,
heavy favorites.
the 83 Sixers beating Bird and McHale, then beating Magic and Kareem and Worthy. That's a heavy ring. That's a heavy ring. I ain't gonna lie. That's a heavy
Warriors.
ring.
Yeah, the Warriors winning in 2022 is crazy to me.
That was good. Chauncey's
That was
Pistons.
crazy. The Pistons is a great one.
That's a good pick.
The Pistons are a great one, especially considering they really didn't have a superstar.
They did not have a star.
I would say they had a bunch of stars,
Yeah.
but none of them were superstars. It was just, and then they went up against the Avengers.
Yeah.
The Pistons ring is up there.
Pistons ring is up there.
I got to think, yeah.
That's a good. I would throw that in the top 5. I actually would. Wade's one because like people are talking about the Warriors in 22. That is a great ring. It's a great ring, but I don't know. And people said Raptors. KD and Clay getting hurt kind of just lowers.
Yeah, it diminishes it a little bit.
Y'all just gonna have to let that one go. I mean, Kobe. I like Kobe's
Kawhi,
08.
yeah, Kawhi in 2019. It is the injuries diminish it.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like in 2015, I thought LeBron was gonna pull it off versus the Warriors.
If he had pulled that off,
because I believe they were up 2-1.
They were up 2-1.
They were up 2-1. Yeah. I was like, yo, if LeBron beat the Warriors with Kyrie hurt and Kevin Love hurt, just give him GOAT status. Just give him GOAT status.
He would have been the GOAT if he pulled that off. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody.
Oh man, I can't tell y'all. Like, that's a crazy thing sometimes in sports, bro, because them winning in 2016 had nothing to do with me, bro. But I was so happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a big moment.
I was so history. Happy.
That was a sports history moment.
Like like game 7, dog, I was standing the entire time.
Bro, the intensity. Bro, those last 5 minutes.
The entire time. Bro, I'm talking about I'm watching that game. If I was like, because I was on YouTube at the time, but I wasn't like streaming games and stuff like that. But if y'all, bro, I'm talking about, like you said, the last 5 minutes, but like they didn't score for a while.
They just kept bricking, and it was so intense.
They didn't score for a while, and then LeBron came down and did like a spin miss. They came down, it's like another miss. And Kyrie came down, it's like a turn. I was like, bro. And then Golden State go down. Then Steph would like shoot a 3. Then Draymond would do something. I'm like, bro.
Stressful.
Like the game was tied for a good minute, dog.
Yeah.
And then, bro, when the Warriors leaked out for that fast break, I was like, no.
Oh my God, bro.
It's over. It's over.
And you just see LeBron, just
LeBron
galloping like a gazelle in a safari, dog. My boy was running.
Did his JR thing, and the Iguodala's trying to go down and
a little scoop,
and then blocked by James,
bro. Yeah, bro. I remember who I was. I ran out my house, dog. I ran out my house. I said, "There's no way."
I'm like, hold on. And then Kyrie sized up Steph.
Yeah. Fade away. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Dog.
On Steph Curry, dog. I was
like, God. I'm like, it's over. It's over. It's over.
Even Kevin Love guarding Steph Curry in that final possession, dog.
Like, no,
he stayed in front of him. I said,
why is Kevin Love on Steph? Why is Kevin Love on Steph?
Yo, Kevin Love put his whole career on that defense, boy.
My
Kevin
God,
Love.
bro.
He said, yo.
The only thing that was close to me for that, because I'm a Tom Brady guy, was
the Falcons?
Nah, not the Falcons. The Seahawks.
Oh my God, bro.
The Seahawks game.
That pick.
Because the Seahawks, they dominated the first half. And then they honestly dominated like the early second half. Like the Seahawks, they couldn't, the Patriots were not moving the ball, bro. And I don't know if they inflated the balls in the fourth quarter, but Tom Brady got crazy.
Yeah.
And then Julian Edelman he made a catch in that fourth quarter versus the Seahawks. It was like a double catch. He caught the ball, dropped it, then caught it again before it fell. Danny Amendola was cooking. Bro, I was like, that's crazy. And then the Patriots, they went up, they scored, and they went up. Then Seahawks drove all the way down the field, and I'm like, bro, they got Marshawn Lynch. They about to score. Damn,
Yeah, bro. I was
about
like,
to
it's
lose
Marshawn.
again, bro.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, these niggas threw the ball.
They threw
and then Malcolm Butler, he picked, bro. I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And then they showed a replay. This is I'm like, bro, how'd he get intercepted? He jumped that route. And then the thing is, the game wasn't over because they were like so close to the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone said the Giannis ring was actually pretty heavy, and I'm not gonna lie, we forget about that. We forget about Giannis ending game 7 on the 50. Was it game 6? I think it was game 6 on the 50 ball.
Giannis was cooking.
He didn't miss a single free throw too.
You know what it is? I think, again, we do this as a society. We build people up and then we tear them down.
Giannis has been disrespected.
I think Giannis got built up, and then after he won, everybody's like, all right, we're done with that story. What's next?
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good point. That's a good point. We do not talk about Giannis like that no more. And I don't like that.
Yeah. I think he got there. I was like, all right, cool. He got his ring. All right, get out of the way. Who next? We on somebody else. No, not you, Tatum.
Now. We on Jokic now.
Get out of here, Tatum. You light skinned. You got LMA. You tall.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
We don't like you.
It's SGA now. It's SGA. We're here.
I think it's just a natural thing where like once somebody gets to a certain point, like society just like, you got too much now, bro. You know? And I think with Shea, I don't think he's there yet. If he wins MVP, he's probably gonna get there. Because I think sometimes like the whole aura thing gets a bit too much.
Yeah.
But I think even worse than Giannis, people don't like Jason Tatum.
They don't.
You don't like Jason Tatum?
They don't like him.
He does feel like he does things that's kind of forced. You know what I'm saying? It feels like he's so worried about his image. You know what I'm saying? And
they think he's corny. That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
He's also like,
I hate the word corny just because like
what
it means in our community.
Yeah, but it's disrespectful. I agree.
Yeah, because corny typically is just like it's used in so many different ways. But I know typically like corny is just like
the black community uses it in the worst.
Yeah.
They do
that dude too proper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Tatum not a nigga. Like he not Anthony Edwards, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? This is like
he be
Jimmy
doing
Butler.
like I think Jason Tatum is not. I wouldn't say he's corny. I think he just has like cringe moments.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's just like a little cringe. It's just like it's forced.
He's a little
like,
awkward. He's a little awkward.
Like how do you feel about Big Purr?
It's so funny because I feel like going to New York has transformed his entire image. From the Big Purr, now he the big bodega dog. Like, yo, you know how I feel about bro. It's
big
bro.
Purr.
It's the big bodega,
bro.
Nah,
that is
bro.
Big Purr always, dog.
It's always big bodega, boy. I'm telling you. He big bodega, bro.
Purr, bro.
And he's hooping in the garden too, and he's actually cooking, bro. His whole reputation has shifted completely. If somehow the Knicks get to the conference finals, not the conference finals. Well, actually, no. If they make the conference finals, Karl Anthony Towns' career, they're gonna look at it completely different.
Nah, he's gonna be the biggest Purr at that point.
Yeah, he is. Bodega cat.
It's crazy, dog, because somebody said you don't have to be black or you don't have to be black to be corny. I mean, in general, like, you don't call, like, you don't want a white dude does something. You don't call him corny.
Yeah. You don't.
You just like, he's white.
Exactly. You just say, he's white.
He's white.
But if a black dude does it, he's corny.
Calling a white dude corny just doesn't even make sense to me based on how it's typically used. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's not something that I think I've seen a lot of. Nah, I think Big Purr is he's cooking. Now, Cat. This is the thing. Karl Anthony Towns. I feel like he was one that like he didn't like his. You can tell he's self-conscious about his voice,
his image.
You know what I'm saying?
Voice,
yeah, and like his image, and so like we seen him on streams, and he has like feminine tendencies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he got a little sass.
Flamboyant.
You know what I'm saying? A little flamboyant after all that. You know, like. Cat be on this, but it's like he seemed like a cool dude.
He is actually genuinely a good dude. Like there's no controversy with Cat. He's just a good man.
Like, but you know how society is. They gonna call him gay. They gonna call him sus, all that different stuff. But Cat seems cool. You know what I'm saying?
He's a good guy, bro. Yeah. Shout out to One Piece's Chill. Please, for the love of God, do a Mugen stream. That's on the way. Don't worry. And Edgar VG. I tried to do it last month, but I got some crazy bodega. But we're gonna be back. But it's been, I've been busy, bro. I've been crazy busy. I just came back from vacation. Sorry there hasn't been any videos out, but they'll be coming soon. Don't worry about it.
I think Cat's sassy. He's sassy.
He's a sassy man.
We have Ed bisexual. Oh my God, why you gotta be all that?
That's crazy. You gotta be better.
Why you gotta be all that? Your voice BBL.
Edgar VG, Giannis, that guy. As a Suns fan, I was in awe and pain. Yeah, he cooked.
I wanted the Suns to win, to be honest.
I wanted Chris Paul to get that ring. I wanted him to get that ring so bad, bro. I really did.
But Giannis did his thing.
I really did.
Corny for black dudes is basically Drake, essentially. But that's what I'm saying. Like people doesn't use corny on white dudes.
Yeah.
Like who's a corny white guy? I don't know.
I mean, you think of like who's someone that comes to mind? There's definitely a name that comes to mind.
Machine Gun Kelly,
maybe. I mean, was Justin Bieber corny for a while? I think he was a little corny.
I don't think nobody called Justin Bieber corny. Like,
yeah, I
think people just look at him and like, yo, they just like Eminem. Eminem has like a bunch of very you can consider corny moments, but it's like it's just white.
Yeah,
that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's like you expect that.
Yeah,
like you just expect it. I think people call Aiden Ross corny because he's around black people, and so like sometimes people even think he's light skinned. You know what I'm saying? But like,
he's just white. I mean, he is corny. Don't get me wrong, he's corny.
He's just white.
He's corny as hell.
6ix9ine was corny, but 6ix9ine's not white.
He's not.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was Mexican.
That's awfully hot coffee pot. I mean, that's funny. I mean, the thing is like every time I hear that statement, it's like he's just white, right? It's like imagine if he's just being black, right? Because we used to say that back in the day, right? It's like you pull out hot sauce from your purse. I'm like, that's black,
yeah,
right? That's black. But and true, if a white person did that, I'm like, look at you being black as hell. Like, yeah, we kind of do that both ways. I ain't gonna think about it because all of a sudden you see. Did you see the TikTok that that little white girl practicing the Dougie, and she was doing it for like she's
getting better at it.
At the end of it, all them niggas will start rubbing their chin like, hold on, she kind she kind of bad. Hold on, like yo, the hilarious thing is they said from day 2 to day 30, yo, why she look better? She like yo, niggas was really. They was acting like they was looking at Anne Hathaway, bro. Like they was hungry. I was like, bro.
But to be honest, like. Niggas be real too quick to kind of just invite everybody to the cookout.
They do.
I'm saying? Like, it don't take
get
much.
a little bit of rhythm, and you say the right thing, and you invited to the cookout.
Like, not gonna lie, every day, I realize more and more how they put niggas in chains.
Yep.
I realize more and more how they caught niggas. I don't think it took that much. I don't think it took that much.
It's how they caught niggas, yo. That's it. We got Bronco's crazy statement of the stream, bro. It's finally happened. He said, "I realize how they caught niggas."
Bro.
Yeah.
It'd be so easy.
Yeah, we are easily.
It'd be so easy, bro. Like, I'm like, that's it. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do, bro.
I saw like when a shorty rapped, like she rapped some lyrics to a Lil Baby song. And it's like,
I remember
oh,
that.
we got to invite her to the cookout.
Yeah.
Because she rapped a Lil Baby song? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Like I said, man, like, it don't take much to trick these Negroes.
It don't. Fisher Brago. I mean, listen, you're not wrong.
I'm just saying. So if
He's
young
not
Anne
wrong.
Hathaway's a discovery for me recently. That's longevity and a peak. Nah, listen, there's premium milk out there. Right? There's premium milk out there. It exists.
I think we can comfortably say you know what she is?
She scaled the list at this point.
She the Michael Jordan of cute white girls. That's what she is. Like
At this point, yeah.
when you envision a textbook cute white girl, it's Anne Hathaway.
It's Anne Hathaway.
It's her, bro. She's Jordan. Like that's it. You got these.
But I think
like,
the milk is changing though nowadays, though, Jay.
Interesting. What makes you say that? Well,
I don't know if they got a little almond in it now.
it's a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they dropping like some steroids in the milk.
Little steroids. I mean, listen, man.
It's looking
we got
different out here.
We got Ozempic, but people changing their diets. People becoming foodies. People trying African food now, Ethiopian food. They putting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the milk out here is looking a little different. I'm just like, that's pure. 100%?
That's pure. He said that's pure.
That's straight.
That's it.
That's straight.
That's
okay.
organic. That's organic.
Okay.
What?
It's the top 5 whites that invited to the cookout. Top 5 whites is crazy. All right, Jay, we can alternate. You can give your 5.
Okay. I'm definitely inviting Anne Hathaway. She going in. She gotta.
Okay.
Just off the strength.
I think. Top 5 whites. Let's go. I was gonna say Robert Downey, but like. I'm gonna say Ben Stiller because.
Interesting.
Because he was actually. We're gonna go Robert Downey because he was black at one point.
Tropical Thunder is not taxed for you. People kind of accepted that. No one really gets angry at him for that. They kind of just let it happen.
Tropic Thunder is a classic. Tropic Thunder is a classic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I'll give
Robert
him
Downey Jr.
Ernie Johnson. Someone threw Ernie Johnson. Ernie Johnson.
That's a good one.
That's the first. That's yeah. You got those.
That's a good one. Tom Holland. What? The whites.
He said the whites. Oh my god, bro.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Adam
Sandler. Throw Adam Sandler. I was about to say, you're not gonna throw Adam in there. Adam
Sandler. Yeah,
should be in there.
He be around the blacks a lot.
I was actually gonna say I am a big fan of Keanu Reeves, mainly just because he is who he is. He's a good man, bro.
Keanu's good. Keanu's a good one. I gotta get some snow bunnies in there. All right, we gonna go.
I got one that's not a baddie, but she invited to the cookout. This nigga said, and Jim Crow.
Just to see sign.
Yo, hey, someone got banned HSR, dog. You gotta get him out of here, bro. You invite
That's
Margot
tough. I'm trying to remember the white lady that was on Steel Magnolias. But
Steel Magnolias.
You ever seen that movie?
No, I haven't. I have not.
That's
Still
it's a classic though.
Magnolia. Oh, you talking about her? Is this Sally Field? Oh, Julia Roberts? Is that who?
No, the other one.
Dolly Parton? Dolly Parton's a good one.
Dolly? You think Dolly?
Niggas love Dolly Parton.
It's because of her titties, no?
No, she's just a good person.
What about Iggy Azalea?
No. Just no. Can't do that, bro. Chad, what you think about that? You throwing Iggy, you invite Iggy to the cookout? Because that's just demon time. That's it. There's only one motive. That's it. That's it. Robin Williams?
Just says nobody gonna say Napier.
I'm screaming, nigga. I mean, Murphy invited to the cookout. If you want to throw Murphy in there, she obviously invited. What about Adele?
Adele definitely like BBC.
That's crazy.
It's fact though.
Jessica Alba is Latina, bro. She don't count.
She is. I found that out recently. But she definitely white passing though.
She is. You're not throwing Jessica.
Is that a real
Biel in
name?
there?
Is that a real name?
Jessica Alba is her real name. I'll Google that, bro.
Because, like, you know, sometimes the Hispanics, they be having like last name like Martinez, then they change it to be more.
Her name is Jessica Marie Alba.
She took that Marie out.
Marie is very Hispanic. Well, but I need to know where her family from, because I think she was born in Cali. Yeah, she was born in Cali.
So Adele is dating LeBron's agent.
That's what I'm saying, bro. She for the culture, bro.
LeBron's agent. He didn't say his name. He said that's a white Hispanic, so she could count if y'all say AOC. Bernie Sanders.
You could throw Bernie in there.
Surprised nobody mentioned Trump.
Someone did in the chat actually, which is hilarious.
You know he likes his African Americans.
That's one of the funniest phrases I've ever seen. Trump saying, "Look at my African American over there." This nigga said, "Look at him." Are you the greatest? That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard. To this day, I cannot stop laughing at that phrase. What was going through his mind? And who was that nigga? Did he feel like he was the greatest, dog?
But what I think about is he must have been doing the most coon shit for him to say, "Look at my African American."
Look at my African American. I was like, you didn't even ask for his name. He's just my African American. Like he talking about, look at my slave. Look at him. Are you the greatest?
Look at my Django.
Look at my Django. I was like, bruh.
You saw like when they try to pair me with Trump, man, with the Indian.
They try to what?
On Twitter, like Trump with the Indian on Twitter. There's like an Indian dude trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
And then Trump was like, "I don't even understand what he's saying. What is he saying?"
That's crazy.
And then they clipped me out of context on a stream one time where like an Indian dude was talking, and then it looked like I was trying not to laugh, but it wasn't towards the Indian dude. It was somebody in the chat.
In the chat, yeah. Oh, they caught you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't towards the Indian dude. It was like the chat, you know what I'm saying? But it looked like I was laughing at him, you know what I'm saying? But
that's crazy. I mean, they be getting me all the time, so it's all good. Calvin Candy is crazy. Imagine. I'd be like,
I'm sure he felt proud of himself. Because he already at the rally, right? He already there. So.
Yeah.
So he was his African American.
He was excited. He got called out by Trump, the future president. He must have been up. before we go, because I do got to go to sleep, and obviously y'all can tell I'm feeling a little under the weather, and my body's starting to like say, please.
Yeah, I'm surprised you went this long with like your throat on fire like it is.
Yeah, pause. But the conversation was great. Like that's so. One thing I wanted to talk about at the end. Do you see what's going on with Chibi, bro? Do you see this?
Oh yeah. I saw a bit of it. He about to sue, right? He about to sue for doxing.
He was trying to sue people for doxing as well, and it's like the beef with him is like spiraled out of control.
People don't like Chibi.
They don't, and it's like because we're not gonna. Well, that's the thing. It really is, and it's like some of the stuff he does. I'm just gonna say I don't agree with it and leave it there. But I think what is more fascinating is like his community, the people that like. I'm not gonna associate him with it per se because I know what it's like to be a content creator and have some people that are your fans, people like misrepresent you.
They don't represent you, yeah.
They don't represent you, but at the same time, like he said, TV's fan base in Chernobyl is crazy. The racism is like potent. Like it's actually like sometimes you don't realize when people's like anime fans are racist and sexist and all that. When I see them, they're like, oh, they must be from the black side of YouTube. This is the problem with black YouTubers. These blacks. And I see them in droves under his chat. And it's like, I was like, I know it's Chibi, like, say it ain't so, bro. Like, you gotta reprimand these niggas or something. Like, you gotta, I don't know, bro.
I think Chibi's he's low hanging fruit for a lot of people because
he is definitely an easy target. Yeah,
he's an easy target, and I think it's lame when people attack him, just because he does put like the thing he posted with like Dandaran, where the chick she's about to get assaulted by the alien robot dick.
Yeah,
right. I mean, that was in the manga. You know what I'm saying? And he pointed it out. Why are you more mad at him than the mangaka? Than the anime? Like,
because that is it's Japanese. It's a part of Japanese culture. Like, you know, everything that you're mad at him for is a part of the culture that you consume on a daily basis. Daily.
I think it's kind of like he just posted a screenshot of something that was in the manga. He didn't doctor it. You know what I'm saying? I thought like that was wild. The people was more mad at him. It's kind of like, you saw the Sandman and Cole thing, right?
Nigga. Don't get me started, bro. I don't even, boy. I had to keep my mouth shut. I was like, man.
I think in general with Japanese culture and Chibi, like with Chibi, he's horny, all right? He's a horny guy, but I think a lot of it is just like he knows it's gonna get interactions when he posts like
it is,
you know, a risque panel, but that's from the manga. Like he's not doctoring these photos.
It's sensationalized. Like
I mean, you know, it's a little rage bait, but it's like, bro, that's like from something that you consume. You like Dandadan, right? And that's something the author created. Why are you mad at Chibi?
Yep.
And then for me as well, like I'm not gonna lie. Sandman does post a lot of those interviews and talk about like Oda and was a dude from Rurouni Kenshin.
Watsuki, bro.
Watsuki. But I'm
you
like,
don't call that out. You know?
My thing is like Sandman be posting interviews all the time. Like, but here's the crazy part with Sandman. Has Sandman ever posted anything that's not true?
It's a good question. I don't follow Sandman like that, so I wouldn't know.
That's it. That's the only thing. You can be like, yo, he's trying to cancel Oda. But we know Sandman is like an Oda stan.
Yeah, but he's just calling out the hypocrisy.
He's an Oda stan. And it's not, and I feel like he loves Oda, but I think he doesn't like Oda associating himself publicly with Watsuki. Which, to be honest,
is a problem.
It's a problem and should be condemned.
I agree, and people let Oda skate by, and I always wonder that. I'm like, I don't understand. It's like people get gaslit all the time where, say, one of their friends does some wild stuff, they get twit longer than canceled. Then they start coming for the friends. And like, how come you ain't denounce them? You just like them. You enabling. But then Oda defending the man, talking about his sentence should be reduced. Y'all can confirm in the chat, but I've heard that was mentioned by Oda. But then we eulogize him. But then at the same time, they get mad at Inaki for doing a McDonald's ad. And I'm like, why are we picking and choosing what to be outraged about? But like, I just don't understand.
It's just sensationalizing. It's virtue signaling. Like I said, with Oda, and his friend Watsuki. Listen, after like the whole Sandman and Cole thing, I went back. I was like, let me go look at Watsuki and what he actually did. Maybe it wasn't that bad.
Maybe it wasn't that. Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't that bad. Hey man,
the gigabytes, nigga. Was it terabytes?
He had a lot of it. Was it
terabytes or gigabytes?
I think it was 100 gigs. He had a lot of it.
Gigs.
He had a lot of it,
nigga. That's not regular gooning, bro. That's a sickness.
The excuse I saw was that I guess they banned or changed the age of consent 2 years prior. So he didn't get a chance to get rid of the stash in 2 years. So he just got caught up in the shuffle. But my thing is like, why do you have so much of this?
Why? It was the volume. The volume is what is shocking. Cause I want you to think about it for a second. You walking into Waski's crib, nigga. He press a button and open up a trap door, and you seeing video cassette after video cassette
just falling
after
out,
floppy disk, nigga, with labels that are questionable.
But my thing is, okay, first off, how does one find that out?
He's collecting them joints.
Is he asking people for their collection? How do you find?
Where does he go? Who's the connect?
My thing is like, how do they find out that you got all these tapes? Are they like out when people come to? He's like, oh, this is.
This one my favorite. What do you mean?
I really don't know. I would like to know how they caught him. Because that's crazy to me. Was he having watch parties?
Somebody had to snitch, bro. Someone must have snooped around and they found his stash. Like, y'all, I want you to think about it for a second. Think about the mindset you have to just save one of them.
He has a bunch.
And then you got one, then you got what? So you got 5 gigs. That's too much. 100 gigs.
I'm generally confused over in these tapes. It was like underage girls. Pretty much.
It was, it was CP, bro.
Yeah. And again, he had to have been proud of these tapes and was telling people about them for him to get found out.
There must have been accomplices in there.
Yeah, and then the Act Age person, right? No, not
Boy.
Act Age got caught up.
Yo, the Your Name guy? That nigga
Your Name
is foul. He's finished.
He was Twitter dating with minors.
He's finished.
He was having sex with young girls he met on Twitter. And it wasn't 1 or 2.
It was multiple.
It's a bunch of young girls he met on Twitter. Shoot, the dude for the Sabo voice actor, he stepped down off of one girl, right? And I don't think she was underage.
Nope.
But he just used his influence and kind of manipulated one girl because he was the voice of Sabo, and he stepped down.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, again, I don't get it, but I think Japanese culture in general caters to that way of thinking. Even like some of the girl groups, the pop groups, the K-pop,
Yep.
right?
Very
They
innocent, very,
innocent looking.
childish,
They
petite.
dress them even younger than they are,
Yep.
right?
It's in anime.
And
You got 15 and 16-year-olds looking like they 37. Like,
I saw a tweet that said Oda made a mistake with Pudding's age because of like when she was born with Big Mom's family, and he came back and made her 16. I think it's just the culture in Japan. But the
Yeah,
craziest thing to me was York. York is the craziest one for me.
York is
Out of all the things, Bonnie aside with the special magic and all that, the craziest thing to me was York. Because why? York is a robot that was made, what would say 3 or 4 years ago, whatever. Then he came back and said she was a 14, 16. Why? You could make her any age.
Yep.
She didn't even need you. It wasn't even necessary.
It was not necessary.
You come back and be like, she has a 16-year-old body. Why? What? Why?
We don't talk about this stuff enough because Oda gets away with it constantly.
And then even Lilith was what? Lilith was what, 20-something?
Yeah.
You made Lilith 20-something. Why you make York 16? I don't know. It just, I don't know.
I don't know. Rebecca, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's just the culture because the age of consent is 16 there, right?
I think so. It might have changed. I can actually look that up right now. Yeah, age of consent. Japan. 16 still.
16.
Still 16. That's
still
why.
16. So I guess they're like just teetering on the edge. It's just different culture.
It is completely. It's Eastern.
It's
culture,
different culture.
Right? It's just different. It's just different.
So that's what the thing is. With a lot of those mangaka, they got caught with like a lot of, because think about it, the age of consent used to be 13.
Jesus.
So girls that were doing stuff on video at 13 was legal technically.
Yep.
So I guess a lot of the, like, let's say Watsuki, for example, he probably had a lot of porn with 13-year-olds. 13, 14, 15.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's
like
I said.
I think it's so difficult sometimes, bro, because it's like culturally, it's weird for us. But then I think sometimes, like when we talk about like how women are treated in certain places in the world.
Yep.
And you have some people that's like, yo, that's our culture. Like how women dress, how they, that's our culture. And of course, with Americans, it's like, that's sick. Why do you treat women that way? That's not how women are supposed to be treated. Da 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 da. And so it's like, it's such a weird thing to navigate.
Yeah.
Such a weird thing.
And I think what a lot of people don't understand is America is very good at virtue signaling. But like, if you really knew how many times
but doing some of the
these
same
famous
things.
guys, they are doing the same things. They are sleeping and grooming with 16-year-olds, and that's not the age of consent. And it's common
actually
knowledge.
illegal, and people know about it.
And they know about it. Like, what do you think Epstein Island was? How many niggas do you think were there?
I think
get my channel
girls,
demonetized. Yeah, let me.
I think girls that get kidnapped, they are and trafficked. They're trafficked like within the U.S.
Yes, without question.
Yeah,
like literally without question.
Which is, sad and unfortunate. But like, I don't know if y'all have seen. You seen Cross?
I have not.
Yeah, dope show. And they kind of touch on like how in DC, it's based in DC, how basically it's kind of like a bunch of powerful dudes they have like those fetishes for like things like that.
Yeah,
And like you
they
have
do.
people that are brought to them
Yes.
because they're so powerful. They like, they get whatever they want.
Whew. Yeah, man.
So why do they hate
It's
adults?
it's not exciting for them, man. The thing is that once you have too much money and you can do whatever you want, they need something that's gonna add a thrill. Like, and that's
It's not about how they look.
We can't understand that. It's a different mindset, right?
It's a mental
and
thing.
That's what a lot of people like don't understand. Like, it's like I need to find the next new exciting thing that nobody else can do, but because I have money and power, I can do it. That's why they do it. Because you're gonna get bored. If you do something for so long, you're gonna get bored, or you're gonna find a new thrill to appease that. Right?
I think
And
it's
that's
also
common.
the grooming aspect too, right? Where it's like you would think they get a girl that's underage, they can craft her however they would like.
Yes, moldable. Just like clay.
Yeah.
So like it's funny, man. I said Clay, and he said Clay Thompson went 0-11 in the elimination game. By the way, that's funny. That's funny. Jason Reeves is funny, bro.
All you can hope for is the world to become a better place at some point. But it's we know the reality.
All right, y'all. It's 12 a.m. Shout out to Jolly D Joestar, S Snake, SBS shows how Oda treats those pedos. True, yeah, but we can talk about that later. Bro, got any last thoughts before we get out of here, man?
Y'all leave Chibi alone, man.
Yeah, you don't gotta like him. You ain't gotta like him.
Chibi alone.
Just leave him alone.
I think you know what it is. I think Chibi kind of reminds people like what they consuming.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't like looking in the mirror. You don't like what you see.
Nope.
Like shut up about it, man.
Y'all like 7 Deadly Sins.
7 Deadly Sins.
We know you watching the Natsu no Taizai. Let's not get serious.
7 Deadly Sins is so wild, bro. But anyway. Yeah, also, we didn't talk about the Daniel Green thing. Maybe we can talk about that next time.
Yeah, we'll probably have to talk about that because that's interesting. That's a big one.
And interesting stuff. But yeah, appreciate you having me on, Jay. Always a great time, brother.
Of course. I saw you've been reading Kagurabachi, so me and Murphy gotta catch up to you.
We all ain't start yet.
We haven't started, bro. I've been on vacation and I've been working, dog. So it's been hard, but I'm gonna start it now.
I'm only on chapter 5, to be honest, though. But like,
oh, that's all good.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm a binge. I'm a binge before we have our next thing.
Yeah,
but I want to start so I don't have to read too much at once. I can retain some.
What's a minimum chapters we should read? Like 20? You thinking like 20?
Oh, we got a minimum. I was gonna get caught up.
Oh yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch up the cop. Well, I mean, maybe we could, low key.
Kagurabachi is like what, 60 chapters?
Oh, it's only 60? Oh, I might, yeah.
How many chapters is it?
Because I've been catching up with Ippo.
It's more 68. Yeah, 68.
Okay, I might be able to catch up then.
Yeah.
Shout out to Code 1 XZ. Maybe it's just me, but people are a little too obsessed with sexuality of cartoons too seriously. I don't feel guilty when I play GTA and do messed up things. It's fantasy relate to IRL. I mean, I see what you're saying, but that's still a little dangerous because you have to understand the mindset, right? At the end of the day, your mind is a very powerful thing. It's very powerful, and your imagination is also powerful. So even if you're doing that, don't forget about cognitive dissonance, because you can separate yourself from reality as a result of that, and you can develop some weird things that you don't know where it's going to go until it's too late. So I get it, it's just something to be careful about is what I would say.
I think you just got to worry about the perception. I think it's kind of like I can be a demon on GTA, right? Doing the wildest stuff, having a good time, but not being like that in real life.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, the optics of it, right? It just looks away. Now, I do think it's weird, and you're right. Some people do go too far with it because sometimes people care more about the cartoon than people's real lives.
Absolutely, and that is very common with anime fans. Very.
Like, why are you sexualizing Sakura? You need to die.
And I'm like,
What,
nigga?
bitch? What? And so it's just like, I think that's when things go too far, when it's like they start defending these fake characters and
Like the Yamato discourse.
it's at the expense of like real people. I'm like, bro, like you're losing the grip on reality.
Yeah, you are not serious.
Like you're not serious right now. Like, what are we talking about?
Talk about the author. Talk about the people that made the game, not the actual character.
No, the author is not to blame. It's you guys for sexualizing her.
Yeah, I'm always like, all right, man, look what he's presenting.
Yeah,
it's stupid, bro. Shout out to
it's
John
almost
Wall.
like how when sometimes people blame Kid for being a bad character.
Yeah, it is Oda's fault. At the end of the day, that's why I always blame him. But people's like, you can't do that, Jay. I said, all right, I'll still do it anyway. Kid is trash.
Oh, man.
He's trash. Just caught up with Berserk fully, man. Heartbreak, pain. Yeah, man. That's what it'll do to you.
Berserk is
but I gotta go. I gotta go, y'all. Because if we keep talking, I'm gonna be here for another 2 hours, and I got work tomorrow, so I'm tired. So
yes, sir.
All right, y'all. It's been great. See you on episode 12. Hopefully we have Murphy here, or it might be a solo podcast because we need to do a mental health check-in. It's been a while, so just stay tuned for that. We're gonna lock in.
For sure.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all.
Peace out, chat.
Peace.